Hey everyone, in this landscape photography adventure, I engage in sketchy river crossings, photograph a moody and mystical waterfall, and share some tips and techniques. And do make sure to stay to the end as I head into the mountains where I witness one of the most amazing light shows I've ever experienced. I hope that you enjoy the ride. So with this falls, I've been here mostly in spring, and during spring, the water level is pretty high because all the snow melt. And there's a particular shot, more from a wide perspective, that requires you to cross the river. But in the spring, the river's too high. So I've come here late season, and the water level should be much lower. I should have a much better chance of getting across this river and getting the shot that I want. So I'm eager to see what it looks like, and I'm hopeful that I can finally come away with this shot that I've been after. So I'm just scouting now, trying to take some handheld shots and just line up a composition, kind of like the landscape orientation, maybe more than the vertical. I'm gonna have to try that out, do something like that. Yeah, not bad. So you can see I'm using this dust blower to get the mist off of my lens. There's just so much spray kicking up. So to quickly blow it off and then take a quick shot. But you can see I'm shooting at about 1 second shutter speed, f11, everything's in focus, ISO 100, and I'm exposed down about a stop. I'm exposing for the highlights, and yeah, I'm gonna keep playing around with this a bit more. I'm getting soaked from all this spray, but I'm having a blast. It's just very beautiful down here. All right, back to shooting. I am absolutely soaked. That was a blast. Not the smartest thing I've ever done, but definitely worth it. It was a little bit sketchy there at points crossing, but I got to the spot that I wanted to get, and I got some of the shots that I think I wanted to get. So now I'm gonna head up to the upper falls, and I'm probably gonna throw the 70 to 200 on and try and pick out some intimate shots of the upper falls. So let's go get to it. So this waterfall has limitless opportunities for close-up, intimate shots, and I'm having a blast playing around, kind of composing and recomposing. But check this out. If you look at what I got lined up on the camera, I like this, this runoff here is very symmetrical. I like the patterning, kind of flow of it. I think it makes an interesting shot. But if I zoom out here and just kind of show you the different elements of this falls, and there's so many different patterns that you can hone in on and make compelling, interesting shots. So I'm just having a blast kind of playing around. I think there's a ton of different shots on this falls. I'm just going to take my time, make sure that I come away with something interesting.
had an amazing time shooting at this location. The lighting and conditions were just perfect, and I was satisfied with the images I came away with. And so I packed up my truck and I took off towards the mountains for the next part of our adventure. Hey folks, editing room Matt here, taking a quick break from the video to announce that I'm going to be running a giveaway. So for this giveaway, one viewer can win this framed photograph. This is a 16 by 24 fine art print of a high desert scene in springtime. This is out near me in Oregon, and it's one of my favorite pieces. I call it Renewal. And all you have to do to enter is subscribe to my YouTube channel and sign up for my newsletter on my website. I've linked that in the description of this video. And unfortunately, I can only ship within the US, so for now, this contest is only going to be applicable for US viewers. And with that, good luck to everyone, and let's get back to the video. As much as I enjoyed my time at the falls, I was excited to get back on the road and get out to the Cascades, as being out in the mountains is where I really come alive. I decided to camp out and explore an iconic lake that has this really picturesque backdrop of the mountains. And so after setting up camp, I took off down the trail to start scouting the area and see what photo opportunities I might be called to. Now, I know most in the landscape photography community would shudder at even the thought of taking photos in harsh midday light, but as I was scouting with the drone, I couldn't help myself but take some photos, as the views were absolutely stunning, even despite the lighting conditions. And honestly, I like the way that this one turned out. I continued exploring the lake, and I found a few compositions that intrigued me, but unfortunately the clouds had dissipated at sunset, and so I decided to get a good night's rest and wake up early in hopes that my luck would change with the sunrise. Alright, so back at it this morning, and it is absolutely beautiful out. The clouds have rolled in, and it's just perfect. It's clear out to the east, but there's a bunch of beautiful clouds over the mountain, so I think the sunset's going to be just beautiful. So you can see on the back of the camera, I'm just going with a simple reflection shot. I've kind of cut the rocks out of the foreground, and the water's nice and still, so I have this beautiful reflection. This is going to catch a lot of color when the clouds go off as soon as the sun starts coming up. So I'm going to play with this composition. I think I'm also going to try a vertical shot right here, catching the reflection of this mountain as well. And yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to turn out really well. Now, the actual sunrise didn't go off and catch a lot of color, quite like I was expecting, as there must have been some cloud cover further east that I couldn't see. But eventually, as the sun crested the ridgeline, I was treated to this incredible light show as the sun started streaming through the valley and spotlighting the mountains with some dramatic light. It ended up being a beautiful morning, and having the patience to stick with it rewarded me with these gorgeous scenes that I was lucky to capture. I decided to stay another evening in the Cascades to see if I might be able to capture some magic during sunset. And I could see that there was a storm layer to the east, but the sky was clear to the west where the sun was setting. So I had an intuition that this could be a special evening. And little did I know I was about to be treated to one of the most incredible light shows that I've ever experienced. It's scenes like these that I live for, that keep me coming back to photography when all of my planning is thrown out the window and the power of nature puts on display that I could have never anticipated. Sometimes it's almost as if the moment itself is speaking to you, what I can only call serendipity. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like or a comment. And if you enjoy my content in general, please consider subscribing. And until next time, I invite you to keep an eye out for those magical moments, the sacred in the everyday.